Hi, my name's Deb. I'm a physiotherapist from Move Better for Life, and this is your 1:13 p.m. segment of an awkward amount of time. Today we're talking about falls and why do they happen. We know that falls are a major health issue in Australia, and that over 30% of adults over 65 will fall at least once a year. That's quite a lot of people and a lot of injuries. There are many reasons why people will fall, including muscle weakness, dizziness, poor sensation in the legs and feet, and poor eyesight, just to name a few. So we're going to go through those now, just some of them, and give you some things that you can do to try and help yourself and prevent yourself from falling. So firstly, muscle weakness. Your muscles provide you with strength to stand and move, as well as giving you control and strength required to remain balanced and upright. So if you have weak muscles, it reduces your ability to stay upright, and also reduces your ability to react when there's things that are changing around you, like if there are people moving around you or there are obstacles. So if you have, for instance, weak buttock or back muscles, it makes you more likely to fall forwards. If you have, conversely, weak abdominal muscles or trunk muscles at the front, you are more likely to fall backwards. So as we grow older, we lose our strength. And we know that about 10% of that strength goes per decade. So it's really important to stay strong and healthy, have an appropriate exercise program, and that'll reduce your likelihood of falling. Poor balance also contributes to falls. And you may have poor balance for a number of reasons. You can have poor sensation in your feet and your legs, what we call peripheral neuropathy, where the nerves around feeding into your legs and the muscles around there become less sensitive. And also if you have joint degeneration. So for instance, if you have arthritis of your weight-bearing joints, whether that be your hips, your knees or ankles, it reduces the sensation within the joint, and then you're less likely to know where you're stepping when you are walking. So those things can contribute to poor balance. We also know that visual problems can lead to falls. If you've got poor eyesight and poor vision, then you just can't see things, and you're more likely to trip over the hose outside, or the dog can get in under your legs, those sorts of things. Dizziness is also another big factor. Now there's a number of reasons why you might be dizzy, and that may include blood pressure issues, the inner ear or neurological problems, and medications. You can get falls because you have side effects from your medications, and that can cause things like muscle weakness, dizziness, again, sensory changes that will contribute to falling. So here are a number of things that you can do yourself. Firstly, you should go and visit your doctor, particularly if you are experiencing dizziness. And your doctor can review your medication just to make sure that that's not a causative factor. Exercise. As we grow older, we know that we lose about 10% of strength per decade. So you want to offset that and remain healthy and strong by doing an appropriate exercise program. Try and join up with a local exercise program at maybe a local physio or exercise physiologist. And if you want to stay safe, and they can give you some strengthening exercises. Footwear. Make sure you have supportive, well-fitted, non-slip footwear as you walk around the house and outside. Get your eyesight checked just regularly, particularly if your vision is starting to go. And we know that many people, their vision starts to go from about 40 onwards. Use a walking aid if you need to. Don't be too proud, particularly if you're outside in public or outside on rough ground. A walking aid such as a walking stick can make all the difference. And it also just alerts people to the fact that, you're not as steady as you perhaps could be, and so they're going to be a little bit more careful around you. And also have a look around your home for trip hazards. Are there cords around the place that you might trip on, or unnecessary rugs? Are there hoses outside, or ropes that are around laying outside in the lawn that you might trip up, particularly if you're going outside when it's dark. So there are a few things. Thank you for listening. This is a particularly long one today. Thanks for your patience, and I will see you next week. Great.